Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back with Shane.
Zach.
We're back with Attack on Titan, Season 3, Episode
22.
Guys, before we talk, just to remind you, click on the link below this video. That is where the reaction is. Go there after we finish this talk, watch it, and then come back for the post-talk. Because this actually is the finale for this season.
Oh.
Last episode, I'm going to lump that in with the episode before that too. So 20 and 21. A lot of knowledge, info drops, info bombs. Mm-hmm. Worlds fleshed out. We know a little bit of the motivation, I think, of the antagonist a little bit. Like, there is a war, they want to kill us. We don't exactly know why, but...
We know why Grisha was there,
mm-hmm.
and why Eren was born, and kind of some motivations there for the overall plan for the Eldians.
Yeah, the secret,
capture
the Alliance to restore Eldia.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what that little group is called.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't work out. But thankfully, Kruger was the owl, so they can continue carrying on. My question is, I'm wondering, I don't know who Kruger got his power from. So I'm wondering, like, were they
need to know?
Well, were they always in? The idea is, like, were they always like in Marley as a spy? Like, that guy didn't do anything either. Then you know what I mean? And Kruger technically
it's kind of like Ocelot, where like none of the events of Metal Gear Solid, like he was instrumental, but he wasn't the driving force.
Yeah, I mean, I saw
Ocelot could not have, like, everything did not happen just because of Ocelot.
One time I was looking up when I was doing the first few episodes of season 4 by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I would get reference footage, like pictures, and back then I did pictures more than videos. And I saw this thing of like all the a line of Attack on Titan, and they all look different. I imagine it's from the manga because it was like a manga, so they do go into that a little bit. But I'm just wondering, like, who are these generations of Attack Titans just not doing shit? Kruger, technically, like, his plan failed. Their little alliance to restore Eldia got found out.
Yeah.
And then he died before, so he just had to pass on his mission to Grisha.
I mean, that's how it is with everybody, though.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, who the hell was before him? Because he did less than Eren Kruger.
Kind of like the Avatar.
Yeah.
We had different avatars, and some of them had high points. Some of them were just like the fucking surfer guy.
Before the events of this, like, the history of Marley and Eldia, like, I don't know how long that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at some point, Eldia lost control.
When it described the history, it said that Marley got control of the other Titans.
They somehow got control.
4 of them versus...
But how do you do that? Like, because you can't give them to your people. You have to take their people and convert them to your ideology.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting to me because I'm thinking, like, Kruger's had 13 years, and he probably was just trying to build this little resistance, and it just didn't work out. Yeah. But why didn't he just go straight to the wall?
With Kruger, though, like, was he the one building the resistance the whole time? Because that resistance may have been built before he got there.
Probably. There was one that his father was a part of, and it failed.
Yeah.
He watched them all burn to death.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
So I just think that those movements were occurring.
Yeah.
And he supported that one.
And it seems like there's been multiple resistances that have been squashed because the captain who was smoking,
he was like, "Oh, I've heard it all before."
Because he says Ymir was actually she was good. She was helping humanity, and he was like, "I've heard it all before." So he's heard that belief, and even Kruger was like, "I don't know if that was true. I don't know if Ymir was a god or the devil. Mm-hmm. I think we can all be gods or devils." Mm-hmm. But he just knows he doesn't want his people subjugated, no matter what. If our ancestor was Hitler, it doesn't mean that we are. Yeah. So whether he was good or bad.
Or Genghis Khan, or...
Yeah, and he probably was our ancestor.
Yeah, Joe Stalin.
Especially mine, because I'm Asian. So, yeah. I don't know, because my people are on an island. They've been there for a long time, so...
Yeah, it might be less likely.
Yeah, maybe. So, my thing is, and actually I didn't hit on this in episode 20, I should have. We talked about Full Metal Alchemist and the impact of, like, World War II has on their culture, and particularly their art.
Yeah.
So, we're seeing specifically the Nazi Germany here. We haven't really talked about that, but I said there's an interesting relationship with this show in World War II, and you're probably thinking, well, I don't know how. But now I think clearly, obviously, it's interesting because the Japanese, like, they didn't experience that part of World War II. They were on that side.
No, but they were drawn to it, probably.
Yeah, they must have been. I mean, obviously they were drawn to it, but it's interesting, like, the war in general, no matter whose side they're on, that whole thing bled into a lot of their art, Because we're talking about the German names, yeah, but obviously it's spelled out there, I think, with the Eldian ghettos.
It is, and
how they show.
How many shows have been influenced by this shit, though? I mean,
it's called cultural memory something. Yeah.
And well, it's like we were talking.
Thrawn would watch this, and he'd be able to tell you about the Japanese.
Yeah.
I have grown. Like, I think I love the show more now that I watch it with you because, like, I picked up a lot more things watching it the second time. Okay, guys, long talk. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the finale
now.
You gotta talk like that, man. Just playing.
Stepping on my butt.
Let the beach, bro. Chill out, dog. guys, thanks for watching our reaction. And now we're going to talk about it. Hopefully you went to our Patreon. If not, go there now and then come back. Yeah, pretty good finale.
I thought so.
They did really high.
It was, I guess, a softer but meaningful finale.
Yeah, like we
Like,
got to reward our characters for their pain a little bit.
Well, it wasn't like fucking, Levi just tearing up the Beast Titan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was like they had a moment. They got to see the ocean.
It's peacetime.
It's peacetime. They beat their enemies. They only saw one Titan. They actually had some reprieve.
How'd you feel when Aaron said that? He touched him and said he's a patriot.
Yeah, he's like actually seeing.
It'd be hard for me.
He's definitely not leading the same way that his compatriots are leading in terms of.
He's like, I wanted to kill them all earlier, and now he's like, no, these are all patriots, and they're all one of us. And
yeah.
Even though one ain't my mom.
But I mean, at the same time, Armin, Mikasa, Levi, the rest of them, like, what's this? It's the ocean. Like, Levi, Aaron's not even thinking about the ocean.
Yeah, he's saving his enemies.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't notice the first time I watched it until someone told me. So Levi, and it's more apparent, I guess, in manga, he's a germaphobe. So everyone was playing, he was back, like,
yeah,
don't touch it.
You don't
Might
touch
be
it.
poisonous.
Yeah.
It's so funny to think, like, and that's why I love him, because he's not just a badass. Like, he's a germaphobe. He's, it's just funny to think about.
Yeah, he's like waiting back there, like, Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
And to me, one of the funniest moments is like, it burns.
Oh yeah, Sasha's like, it burns my eyes, and then fucking John's like, it's salty.
Yeah, imagine how disappointing that would be.
Yeah, you drink a big, you're used to clear water. And
yeah.
what do you call it? Fresh water.
Yeah.
You get there, take a big gulp, it's like, whoa!
Yeah.
Imagine how horrible that'd be to swallow some fucking seawater.
I really love the moment. Aaron is, for him, the fight isn't over, I don't think.
Yeah, because he knows the memories that he has now.
Yeah, now he knows.
From Historia.
Yeah, he inherited the memories of war. Like, we're here because of them, and they're over there fucking sending people over to kill us, and they want us all dead. And I mean, presumably, it hasn't shown me anything, but it makes it clear to me, I think, that he has the memories of his father. Those people have memories too.
Every Attack Titan before.
Yeah, so I even though it hasn't shown us.
And the Founding Titans, because every time he touches Historia.
Yeah, you're right. So like.
He's got the memories of the family where Grisha was there begging them, hey, I'm this, you're that too.
Yeah.
There's a reason we're all here. Won't you please listen? And that one girl was just giving him the look because she inherited the memories too.
Yeah. And to me, it seems like she had really good control over it too.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, I don't feel as bad for her now.
Well,
obviously she inherited the will,
so
she was going to try to just take Grisha out.
Yeah, I mean, Flock is. I think he's objectively wrong on the premise that Erwin gave an order to essentially give it to Armin. Now you can disagree with them, but you can't get mad at them and say Levi was being emotional. Levi was following orders. Yeah, he always does that.
Because he wanted to give it to Erwin, and Erwin told him no.
Yeah, and you can make a really strong argument that Armin is absolutely essential, and he can grow to be the leader and motivator that Erwin is.
Yeah, he needs time.
Yeah, he's young, but he still has the brain capacity, I think. I like the way whatever his name is, Crackled, Wrinkled Eye Man, but saying that, hey, are we going to see the people again? Like, this is why we had a revolution. And I like the way
stuff Premier Zachary in there. Just fucking.
Yeah, but they don't know about that. We do though. They all know he's a fucking sick piece of shit.
But some people do know it though. I thought they said some of the higher echelons of this group, like, yeah, we know about it, but.
Yeah, maybe there was something in that episode about.
Yeah, some of them know about it.
Didn't they? Weren't they going to parade him around, or did he say that and we just didn't see it and they never did?
I think they just never did.
Okay, I think the people who felt really affected by the Titans would still be like, oh, you know what I mean?
It's pretty fucking horrible.
Like, it's just not. I mean, kill him. I just don't need to see that. It's just weird.
Yeah, I get making them suffer a little bit, but at the same time,
it's such a unique.
Well, I get wanting them to suffer a little bit to me, I guess, but in terms of having the desire to sit there.
Or to enjoy it as much as him.
Yeah, like giggling.
Like, if you found out the person who killed your children, like, that happened to them, I'd be like, okay, I don't want to care. I mean, like.
Yeah, I'd torture somebody that killed my kids for a while before I finally put them out of their misery. But
I guess
the problem is I don't know how to keep them alive long enough, depending on what I did.
You need a doctor.
I had to be very selective
about
what I did. Like, okay, well.
Today we're doing this.
Yeah.
We're moving this.
And it'd be a long process.
Spin a wheel, But no, I just thought Flock was just wrong. He was wrong for so many reasons, other than the fact that.
Given what we know about him.
I mean, you can just say, hey, it should have been Erwin, and you would have been that's just an argument. But you're wrong. Just all the things he was saying about was mostly wrong because it was a premise that, like, they all staged a coup. They tried to stage a coup, and then Levi wasn't going to do it until Erwin said, hey, give it to Armin.
He was talking to Marlowe's.
Hitch, yeah.
Yeah, Hitch. And he told her at the end, although at the end I think he wished he didn't. like I think what they was getting at there is that he was wanting to be with her.
Yeah,
But
I didn't have a problem.
he didn't say that though. So to me, it's like
Yeah.
Is he what you're trying to say? He's a coward? Like you're not really communicating anything very clearly.
Yeah, I didn't specifically have a problem with what he said, other than like he should have said it better, and he was wrong about that because he was thinking about her. Now he might have been thinking about her, wishing he was there with her.
Yeah.
But I took it as like I'm just getting lost in the memory of this woman that I love. I'm not afraid because I'm remembering what I'm fighting.
What I took away from it is that he just regrets that they weren't more than they were.
Yeah, and Ervin's like, our comrades with the best speech ever. They're going to carry on our memory, and to me that was the inspiration behind thinking about her. And yeah, Flux a fool.
He is a fool.
Yeah.
I don't like him. I don't like his haircut. I don't like him at all.
Yeah, I don't like his haircut either.
The dumbass haircut,
Kinda looks
dumbass attitude.
Yeah.
Just sucks all around.
But it's been 6 years since that all went down, and it's been 1 year since that battle because it took him a year to do that. So it's already, we're speeding along now. So he's 16 years old now.
Hmm?
So
There.
yeah. So now he's got even less time to live, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
You're short of what we had. So
can't remember what it was.
I think
Like 7 more years, some shit.
I thought it was 8.
I know, but now it's been 7 because it's been a year, right?
7, so he's 23. I think is what
Yeah.
we determined.
Yeah, something like that. Anyways, that is the finale. So
That was good.
I'm glad. It's a really epic show. Just the way it changes genres almost, and the way it creates our heroes. I think it gives them compelling motivation. I think. And then, anyways, guys, that's it right here.